Science News. Research has found that dingoes never breed with feral dogs, meaning that efforts to cull feral dogs across Australia predominantly affect this apex predator. Scientists identify the causal agent of avian vacuolar myelinopathy, AVM. The fatal neurological disease was initially discovered during a mysterious mass mortality of bald eagles in Arkansas in 1994. For decades, the cause has eluded scientists while its occurrence has continued to spread. For the first time, a new NASA study has confirmed, with direct observations, predictions by climate models that radiative forcings are increasing due to human actions, affecting the planet's energy balance and ultimately causing climate change. Rapid clinical recovery from critical COVID-19 pneumonia with vasoactive intestinal peptide treatment. For the first time, an REM-like sleep state has been found in octopuses, suggesting they may be able to dream. Bronze Age miners had cooked meals delivered to their workplace. Researchers taught parrots to buy food using tokens. They were then paired up, one parrot given 10 tokens and the other none. With no incentive for sharing, African grey parrots with tokens gave some to the broke partners so that everyone could eat. A gene defect may make rabbits do handstands instead of hop. Sauteur rabbits throw their hind legs up to move quickly on just their front paws. A new study on the gut-brain axis found that lower levels of loneliness and higher levels of wisdom and compassion were associated with greater diversity of the gut microbiome. The relationship between loneliness and microbial diversity was particularly strong in older adults. A new meta-analysis suggests that aerobic exercise could help alleviate the often grueling symptoms of hemodialysis, including depression, fatigue and cramps, advancing researchers' understanding of the relationship between exercise and treatments for kidney failure. Large extinct Australian kangaroo spent half its life in trees. Scientists find the first example of horizontal transfer of a functional gene from a plant to an animal. Horizontal gene transfer occurs when a species receives genes from another species and incorporates those genes into its own DNA. A study tracking children from the womb to teenage years showed that most were more likely to be at risk of developing a metabolic disease as adults if their mothers were more exposed to certain pollutants during pregnancy, underscoring the need for policy to better regulate the chemicals. Researchers find that lymphangiogenesis-inducing vaccines elicit potent and long-lasting T-cell immunity against melanomas. The data introduces the potential for lymphangiogenesis induction as a novel immunotherapeutic strategy to consider in cancer vaccine design. Despite the prevalence of asthma among children, reliable biomarkers were not available to diagnose the disease and its severity. Researchers from Shanghai, China have found that the basophil activation test, which uses the biomarker CD63, can reliably diagnose the disease in young children.